I have a bacon Winnebago that begs me each night to bag it up and bag it up, much diggity. A death numeral in habits.
Sinusoidal bees each night. Keep disease inside your life. Make a shrine to your decay. Eat a bag of meals this way. You'll sheet a fleet of wheels if you eat van parts as your meals, Mr. Tweedles. I piddle and puddle underneath your udders, because of course my mother's uggers. Ooh, brother, yeah.
A death numeral in habits. I let a limp one out, I placed a taco in my foreleg, I burned my schism wide in the sun with a magnifying glass, I oiled my turds nightly as told in prophet scenes, and I darned my socks and besotted my easel weasels with paste and sealing wax. I love waxing seals because they seal trains when you teach them how to prowl for murder metal.
No. Last one into the bin is a rotten connector polarity crystal.
Creep with me a bit.
Poop man human, and now he's dead. Good.
Hog out at Blister Gordy's, the ouchiest restaurant at the hedge of mugs and shrimp. We didn't do a dastardly deed yet, just implied we would rake up mud studs and hose wheels and easel Bridgets and bridening easel.
My manly carpet odor spells doom for a local fossil penetration supplement.
I'm so ashamed. Griddlebug hit 12 like a big old pot of porridge, elves and shelves of horrid delving and melvings and melvins and Edison survivors and muffins and dimensions and conceptions of reduction and expansions and mansions of clammed ham, son!
Crumbs, crumbs, crumbs in my rugs makes me thugs out like bugs.
Wham, sick!
Eat crabs? Answer is depends. I like pointing at pants and laughing at them. Big dingaling? Not hardly, man. Ow! Ah! Oh!
Last one in. Last one in. Last one in.
Last one into top begs me each night to bag it up and bag it up, much diggity. And with that! New Brunswick, where the people fray and molder away in little fritters and chemical caskets and basket ingots and wingnut brace. We go bike a bit, don't we?
Climb any good crashes lately? I wound up in the law with a wire hanger brushman. He came out of the bush with a twitchy leg and I got frisky wriggling out about it. I had to escape somehow. I threw my leg into a gun and sewed it off to reduce her kickbait. It hurt somewhat plenty though.
I had bugs, I had chasms, I had rugs and mansion paddocks, I had rubber, I had tweed some new rings to eat your flings. You know me, Rubber B, I'm a muffin on the swing. Ha 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 ha, I'm Navy!
Woo! Balkanizing and boulderizing themselves in the sun.
But still, nice weather we'd be dude and having that in it today, dude.
I let my swatch flock turquoise. I let my turkey flop for May. I let my squawk drop 4 bits. Blow! Wonder breath mints. I need a seek in my pliers because I'm already shy. Oh me, oh my. Nobody knows what it takes to get by when you're a fly and a bug and a chicken and a glug. Boo! Heck, let's neck it out! I would rappel northward in a wicker bag made of drage-drew pulleys, but each new strand seemed to break free of my standing. I bent northward once again, and bagged it did indeed become when I bagged it up, much diggity as previously alluded. Coo, bowdies.
We didn't exactly vivisect the guy, just tugged his lobes a bit with a laser chainsaw shark wand. It's like a lethal bio sword with deadly lasers. But he was driving straight at us, so it was coo bowdy.
I'm an evil kind of person with birds for hands and eyes made out of crystals.
I'm so ashamed to say I lived inside the hate parade for several days and it made me frayed, and now I shaved and I'm back to bake a sled with weights, and I've a way with grates and sewage, cheese graters or little tapered swill fluids, and I'm chillin' with druids like a future waste bin. Fill your septic with sewage.
Begs me straight to begging, Jay. Climb any good crashes lately?
Oh, but Gurney's yard down. Yeah. You came out of the bush with a twitchy leg and I got frisky wriggling out about it. I hate bees, but only because they killed my ma, Anna's my paw.
And everybody gone gay from it boinking at.
Did you hammer yon cocaine whistle into field of might skirmish turnips, balkanizing and boulderizing themselves in the sun?
Don't!
creep with me a bit while we shoot the shit, and I'll poop into a disc and throw it out at bat like it's the starting pitch at a Fallujah nightclub.
I don't see how you could get me into a kettle that small, boil me in cod liver oil, and then have me back at 6 and 5 and 2 and 4 and 3 in time for the Monday morning evening matinee showing at Crystal Caverns?
As the world turns, my girl's cho-choo burns. Oops, gave her worms. Dirk's Merc. Filling up the nape of your neck for some respect, so if you won't choke my chicken, gal, I'll choke your neck.
Punish a back 3.
I had shad clad in a bod recount whole hooligans on the pod last autumn. Odd and slightly cod, because the whole thing was fishy, you bitchy kumquat. Sorry about that, I got shot in the head with toxic chapstick at the age of 10, and you bet it made me damn sick. Now I'm a shed, and your hamper is made of plastic. I'm sick! Coke for the get-go, lamps for the shit through, pumps for the get-go, legs for the fit throw. We walking up in a crowd with a loud grip, pop your bats in the freeze even if they limp. Out! Peep in the pants and peep in the socks. Girls get rid of their flags and they burn up they smocks. Let's go! Purple in the oven, snatch to the pig-o. Let's get Rizzo from MASH to sit in on our shit though. Rizzo the rat from the Muppets is the shit toe. 2 to your toe, it's time to get drizzled.
My manly carpet odor spells doom for a local fossil penetration supplement this week, next tea at 5, 6, 8, and 40 because we baked our brews with instinctive paints and butter clods and frond handles and weasel dormanting shampoos.
Cakes with fossils, lakes with waffles. I think I want to make Jonathan Frakes my new top, yo. The way he flipped around a chair and plopped it down makes me think he can dog me raw like best in town. Ooh-wee, number 1, number 2, and out all the fun we had the last time we went out.
Crimson Diary 4, Naked Plunge Lake 7, big old crumb buckets, allergic reaction shmee action. It was a curse them bees wers mobbed up, and they machine gun Tommy gun me pairs to death. Last one and done! Last one and done!
Last one, boil me in cod liver oil, and then have me back at 6 and 5 and 2 and 4 and 3 in time for the Monday morning evening matinee showing at Crystal Caverns. Sounds fishy, like a guppy covered in Uggo juice.
I don't see how you could get me into a kettle that small.
Boil me in cod liver oil. Fill your septic with sewage.
Had a big blister bake me the other day at Michael's Sweet Cake Shoppery, and I pulled out my flugelhorn and hounded him off the edge of the earth and onto the turtleback below, and he was raising a stink, something stinking. I had a dinosaur too, but I didn't eat it on a public time frame. Ouch, don't it hurty?
Shocked! Ouch, don't it hurties?
I had to keep sliding myself into the corner like a...
Big old crumb buckets, allergic reaction, shmee action.
I am inside a chicken spine with mass goat appeal, upwards, outwards, northwards, and previous illusion rocks and Samsonite glow pillows, disgrace and embankment eagerly with total tood, bruh.
I don't see how you could get me into a kettle that small.
Total dude, bruh!
We make a lake and a splenectomy is a toadity toad.
Bruh, I don't see how you could get me into a kettle that small. Are you a doorway of evil hedge sandwiches?
Sounds fishy, like a guppy covered in Uggo juice. And I shit you not, if you say I let you survive, I'll know you lie.
Cause nasty hooky, I love to get floppy. Woo! I got sinister pants, G.
I had bugs, I had chasms, I had rugs and mansion paddocks, I had rubber, I had tweed, some new rings to eat your flings. You know me, rubber bee, I'm a muffin on the swing. I'm Navy! Woo! Crumbs, crumbs, crumbs in my rugs, rugs, makes me thugs out like bugs. Check it with me now. I'm like a salad canister at a dramatic rate. I'm a prime primate for the genes that receive the love and the frakes. Like Jonathan Freaks like on Munab. Get flipping around that chair when you sit it down.
Plow! Asteroid me this though, Dr. Prettleman. Are you a doorway of evil hedge sandwiches and disco railways and gun-fronding agencies about the town?
Hog out at Blister Gordy's.
Just tugged his lobes a bit.
Poop man human, and now he's dead. Goody!
Next at 4, 2, 6, and 10 as we bend between two eye laser socket shards here in the dead of night.
I had to keep sliding myself into the corner like a burnt-out floor lamp saved for Lent.
But he was driving straight at us, so it was bowdy. We make a lake and a splenectomy is a toadity-toad. Bone cradle awaits.
I love when you got meat all up in your pot tea because you so not me. And I love spanking bot and your boo and your bot tea. Ooh, brother. Yeah.
A death numeral in habits. Blow, Wonder Breath Mints.
I let my turkey flop for May. I let my swatch flock torques, starring Manister Boinkies, Benkies, Bwankies.
We go bake a bit, don't we? We like slumping in camp, especially if it's a bit slimy in it. I had a few times, I admit, and they all hurt with rapid cuts and bleeding edge cuts and chops, and basically they chop me up. Ouch! Bit slimy in it.
Fire! The ouchiest restaurant at the hedge of mugs and shrimp.
With the rays of the cosmic light shining of yellow beam into a super beard and everybody gone gay from it boinking it.
Asteroid me this though, Dr. Prettleman. Like a Donald Curtains drape sales widget stuck in the furnace vent. Like a sanitary napkin.
I had to keep sliding myself into the corner like a burnt-out floor lamp saved for Lent.